Good morning. It is a Saturday morning at 8 a.m. The sun rose at like 7-ish and it was so pretty. It was like orange and the sky was pinkish and I could see it from my bedroom. So I'm going to get a haircut at Boss Arts in downtown at 9 a.m. I'm walking to the bus stop right now and I wanted to film my vegan story last week, but I didn't really plan it out and I was just rambling and the battery died, or was close to dying. So I will try again. I still haven't planned it out though. So right now I'm trying to be mostly whole foods. I'm trying to have a mostly whole foods vegan diet. But it didn't start out like that. And I didn't go like cold cut out all things animal based. What happened was I was on exchange in Europe and then I backpacked for 2 months, and so I just stayed in cities like a day or 2 or 3, and I stayed in hostels. So I cooked in hostels sometimes, but I mostly bought like fruits and little snacks to eat when I was out, or like maybe like a small cheap local meal, something like that. And so when I did cook, I didn't really cook meat, and during the day I didn't really eat that much meat anyways, because I said I was mostly eating like fruits and snacks and stuff because that was the easiest. So I didn't really cook meat at hostels, because if I'm just staying there for a night, I'm not going to buy a whole pack of meat for myself. Plus it's more annoying to cook because I don't really have like many cooking spices or whatever, because you know, hostels, there's basically like salt and oil. So yeah, I just didn't eat very much meat when I was traveling, and also meat is more expensive, so I just didn't buy that when I went out to eat, or if I bought stuff back to the hostel. And I also wanted to be healthier when I went back to Vancouver, because my family, they eat out a lot, and I didn't want to do that anymore because that's really unhealthy. So I wanted to cook for myself more, and I could like join them in the restaurant, but I wouldn't really eat too much, and I'd eat before like my healthy meals and stuff. Oh yeah, the sun is in my eyes, by the way. So I shop at Costco a lot, and Costco has big packs of everything, including meat, so you kind of have to separate it and freeze it so it doesn't all go bad. So when you want to cook meat and it's frozen, you have to unfreeze it, and I never planned my meals. I just wanted to eat something and then I'd cook it, and it was during the summertime, so I didn't have to like meal prep for the whole week for work or school or whatever. So I just cook like random meals sometimes, and I was just too impatient and too lazy to defrost the meat. So I just ended up not really cooking much meat anymore. And then I started watching a lot of YouTube about vegan YouTubers and like their journey and their recommendations and stuff, and I stumbled across this girl named Stephanie Yu, and she's from Vancouver, and she's like a couple years younger than me, and I really liked what she was talking about. It was mostly like life stuff and her journey instead of vegan stuff. Well, she did have a lot of vegan stuff too, but I really liked, I don't know, the stuff that she talked about. And so like she was one of the ones that kind of inspired me to start my veganism. And yeah, so I did, and she really likes cereal, and I was like, oh my god, cereal. So then I went out to Whole Foods and like everywhere to get like a bunch of cereal, and right now I'm in Ottawa, but I'm from Vancouver, and so I went vegan when I was in Vancouver, and I have like, I don't know how many boxes, like 20 boxes of cereal just at home in a box. that my family doesn't want to eat. Anyways, so I started out like, just eating vegan. Like, oh yeah, before I became vegan, I'd still eat meat when I went out to restaurants, because like I just didn't want to cook it. It's not like I didn't want to eat meat, but like I slowly transitioned into not eating meat. And I was lactose intolerant, so I didn't drink milk. Not that I liked milk anyways, and I hate cheese, which is hard for some people to believe and accept, but yeah, I hate cheese. I didn't really eat yogurt anymore because while on exchange, I didn't buy yogurt because that was an extra expense that I didn't need in my grocery list. It was just like something that my parents always bought me when I was in Vancouver. So yeah, I just stopped eating that. I do really like eggs, but I was never in the habit of cooking many eggs anyways. So maybe that was probably the hardest, but it wasn't even hard for me. Because I really wanted to get my health on track and work out and stuff. So yeah, I started out like not a Whole Foods vegan or anything. I wasn't really trying to do that. I still ate kind of whatever I want. Like, it was healthy. Like, I had green smoothies and lots of lentils and whatever, but I'd still have processed food. But now I've like kind of slowly transitioned. I ate a lot of beans and lentils at the beginning of the year, and now I eat like a lot of vegetables and random like legumes and stuff. But yeah, I've been vegan for over a year now-ish. But I will say that when I do go travel to places that are pretty foreign to me, I will maybe become vegetarian. But like, I'll try to be vegan as best I can, but I'm a person that really is interested in culture and food. And obviously food is a big part of every culture in the world, and it's not like I'm going to be eating eggs or dairy or whatever long term. So I don't know, that's just me though. So I'm okay with eating vegetarian, depending on what it is. Like, if it's really special and I've never seen something like that before, I want to try that and not limit myself like that. No, there will be haters up there. Not that they're watching this, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to Israel in December, and I plan on eating kind of vegetarian. Anyways, that is my vegan story. It wasn't very well thought out, and I didn't give any like tips or anything, but I can do tips now. I'd say like don't copy what other people are eating, and also really listen to your body. Like, as a vegan, I get, oh my god, so many bugs, hungry much more easily, I feel like, because the food that I eat, I also eat like basically no sugar. Like, I don't have sugar at home, no oil, I don't have oil at home, and I try to do low salt, but I kind of struggle with that because salt makes things tasty. But I use lots of, oh my god, spices and stuff. So yeah, just kind of listen to your own body, eat when you get hungry, and don't try to stuff yourself like crazy. Like, I usually find that once I get full, I naturally just put my spoon or fork down and I stop eating. It's not like, oh, I should stop eating. I just like stop eating and I don't really realize it. But that's just my body saying I'm full. So just listen to your body. Try a bunch of different foods and recipes to see what fits you. Use Cronometer. It's a site that tracks, like, you can put down all the food you eat and it'll tell you the amount of carbs and protein and all the micronutrients and fat and stuff that you eat. So it'll tell you if you're reaching your goals for every day. Yeah, that was not a well thought out vegan tips. Oh my god, there's so many bugs. Just try different things. Yeah, bad tips. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go get my hair cut, waiting for the bus now, and I'll see you later. Bye!